Abraham Lincoln, described as one of our nation's greatest presidents. He was a man who ended the Civil War and brought our nation together. On September 22, 1862, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed all slaves in the Confederate States. Needless to say, the proclamation wasn't well received by everyone in the country. One such man was John Wilkes Booth, an actor and Southern sympathizer who blamed Lincoln for all the ills of the South. In 1864, Booth organized a group of conspirators to kidnap and kill the president. The meetings were held in the boarding house of Mary Surratt's. The plan was for Booth to kill Lincoln at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Other conspirators, George Atzerodt, was to kill Vice President Andrew Johnson at the Kirkwood House. Lewis Powell and David Harold were assigned to kill Secretary of State William Seward. All attacks were to take place simultaneously at 10:15 p.m. that night. Booth hoped that resulting chaos and weakness in the government will lead to a comeback for the South. On the night of April 14, 1865, Lincoln and his wife went to Ford's Theater at 8:30 to see the rendition of My American Cousin. Booth arrived at the theater at 9:30, armed only with a Derringer handgun and a hunting knife. His getaway horse was waiting for him at the back of the theater. At 10:07, he entered the state box, where President Lincoln and his wife were sitting. Booth approached him and shot him in the back of the head at near point-blank range. Booth then stabbed Harold Rathbone, who was also in the state box. He then jumped 11 feet onto the stage and snapped his fibula bone. He turned to the crowd and yelled, "Sic semper tyrannis," which in Latin means, as always, to tyrants. He then ran out of the theater and escaped the town using the Navy Yard Bridge. Atzerodt did not kill Johnson, and Powell stabbed Stewart, but failed to kill him. Lincoln was immediately taken across the street to the Pearson House, but he did not regain consciousness and died at 7:22 a.m. the next morning. Within days, all the people in the conspiracy were caught and tried. Most were hung or sent to prison. But even today, people still wonder if there was a grand conspiracy behind Lincoln's assassination.